Welcome to another episode of Fat Boy's Garden. These are the tomato plants that I've been growing indoors for a while, and look at how long they are. Those should have been transplanted a while ago, but I did get most of them transplanted. This is the second tray. I had about 36 plants, and some of them didn't grow as well as others, so I took out the strongest ones of the 36 and I've transplanted them. Let me show you what I did with them. I have transplanted my tomatoes over here. These are the tomato plants that I grew inside, and once again, I'm not sure which kind of plant it is because I've planted 3 different kinds and I just neglected to label them. Now these buckets here, I still yet got to plant. I'm going to take those plants that I just showed you in the back, and those are going to be put into these buckets. But an even bigger thing for me is I got this watering system set up, and I was scared. I didn't want to take on another major watering project. It took me all of about 20 minutes to get this thing set up. This is a Rainbird drip irrigation system. What you're looking at there is the pressure reducer valve going into these lines, and then I've got a hose that attaches from the big line and goes into each individual bucket. Excuse me. And these are set at a 1 gallon per hour drip. I don't run it for an entire hour because what happens is you get this. So that 1 gallon per hour, I had it set for 45 minutes, and it looks like that's a little bit too long. So I'm going to reduce that time down to about 30 minutes and see what happens then, because the good thing with tomatoes is they like what they like. You can't start off giving them a gallon of water a day and then cut it down to a half a gallon. They don't like that. They will get blossom end rot on them. They will not produce because you're not giving them what they're accustomed to getting. So my next step is I'm going to cut it down to about a 30-minute process. And I'm really taking a gamble here because I've never been able to get any tomatoes off of seeds that I planted. But I used everything grade A stuff this year. I used a nursery starter mix, which was not cheap. I also enhanced my dirt a little bit. I've got a mixture of plant, what is it called? I can't remember what it's called, but I bought it in Dahlonega at this nursery in Dahlonega, and this dirt was about $60 per cubic yard. So that's the dirt that I'm using there. I've also mixed in some Miracle-Gro. So I'm really, and then I put in some bone meal and some blood meal, and that's going to help give it some nitrogen and some phosphorus. And then I'm also probably going to mix in a little, I've got some Epsom salt that I'm also going to mix in, probably about a tablespoon of Epsom salt to keep my tomatoes from getting that blossom rot on it. So I'm really hoping for the best for my tomatoes. This is going to be a new venture for me this year. I've never been able to grow a tomato plant from seed, so this is brand new for me. Wish me a lot of luck. I'll give you an update in a couple of weeks on this. This is Fat Boy's Garden. See you next time.